Hey there, we're back. We're still in Module 3 where we're talking about character formatting. We just got through talking about how to work with numbers. I want to show you now how to work with bullets. Here's the list we were working in earlier where we had numbered the list, but I want to go ahead and change these all to bullets. So I'm going to go ahead and select all of these, and next to your numbering button is your bullets button. Normally, the very first time you use the bullet option, you're going to get these round black circles like you see here. If you want to change that, there's an arrow to the right of it where you can pick from the recently used bullets, or you can look through the bullet library. Notice in the bullet library you've got none again, so that's how you would take the bullets off. And these are the last few that were used in your computer. If you really want to go and see where all the bullets are, you've got some options down the bottom here. Let's go down to the Define New Bullet option. You have a couple of options as far as choosing bullets, and you can actually choose them from the symbol or the picture option that you see here. I'm going to start with symbol. This is a list of all the symbols that you could use. Notice use the scroll bar on the right to go look at all the symbols. But also notice the different font list. You've got tons of them here. And your actual bullets can come from any of these lists. Most of the neat little pictures are going to be under the web dings. But again, you could pick from any of these. So you can see all the neat little pictures you have here. I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to find this kitty cat. I'm going to click on that and click OK. And when I click OK out of it, notice now I have kitty cats for my bullets. I'm going to go back into the bullets for a moment. So you can work with the symbols. You can also work with the picture option. Under the picture option, you have the ability, if you want, to find a file that's already on your computer and use that as your bullets, or you can do a Bing image search. So if I wanted to, I could go out and say pictures of dogs, and I'm going to get a ton of different pictures of dogs, but if I find one I like that might be a good bullet, I can use that. Let's say, for example, I use this one here, and I choose Insert. And now when I click OK, that picture I just looked up on the internet is now my bullet. I'm going to go back into the bullets here. And the next thing I want to mention is the fact that when you're using a symbol or a picture, sometimes you can change the font. So let's say I change this back to some symbol. I'll go back to my webdings. And let's say that's wingdings. So I'm going to go to webdings, has the neatest pictures. This time I'll just use this one here. It looks like a boombox. And I'll click OK. I want to change the font for this. So I want to make it a little bit larger. And I want to change the color. Now when I click OK and click all the way out, I have a new bullet, and it's a lot larger now, and also it's blue. Those are some of the quick things you can do with your bullets. I did want to mention one more just quick odd thing. You might have seen something like this before. I'm going to come down and say, our telephone number is... And you've probably seen people put a picture of a telephone right here. They're going to use the same list you'd look at with bullets, except they're going to insert it as a symbol. Here's how you do that. Under the Insert tab, you're going to notice all the way to the right it says Symbol. And notice the first few are the ones that we just used. I can go down to the More Symbols, and notice this is the exact same list of fonts. If I go to Webdings again, where I am, I can pick any of these same ones we're already familiar with, and I can use that as my actual symbol. So I know there's one of a telephone in here, this one here. I'm going to click Insert, and notice now, if I just move this out of the way, I have one instead of a list of bullets. This is treated as a font, so if I select it, then I can change the color, I can change the size, any of that stuff. Notice a couple of other things in here. You can add this to your autocorrect, and you can also create a shortcut key. That's all there is to working with bullets, and in this case, symbols as well. We've got one more section in this particular module, creating an outline. So I want to go over that with you because we're going to use numbers and or bullets to